Hello everyone, Prey Scooter here, and welcome back to more of Link's Awakening, the remake. Last time, Dompe had a sizable amount of dungeons for us to create and whatnot. And he also gave us a secret seashell for, but we now have a task to complete over here in the graveyard. That's why I met you near the witch's house, because I don't think I never really properly explored through the graveyard that much. Graveyard, there's not really much to do here. You touch a grave, you summon a spirit, you can kill the spirits if you wish. But killing the host spirit, as it were, because this is something you can do. You can kill the lead spirit, and it will kill all the spirits on the map. And also, arrows. Well, we have arrows, but no bow. Now, I want to say that you can... I want to say you can keep touching graves, and eventually, like, a big ghost pops out. Although I might be thinking of future entries where that happens. I could be wrong. Also, come back here. There. I guess it's a good way to get yourself bombs. But anyway, this is a screen that I was referring to before. And the screen that I told you, hey, you're keeping your memory. So in this screen, you want to go 1 down, 2 left, this one up, and this is the order you have to push this. This to the right, and when you do all that and then push this grave up, that staircase will appear. Excuse me, ghost. I am also very low on hearts now, I just realized. But you are now brought to the color dungeon. So, at the color dungeon, like, I should say, like, a bit of history on this, but a bit of history on this is that the original game, Link's Awakening, was a black and white game, or I guess a black and green game, because the Game Boy's hellish color palette. But then they re-released the game in color on the Game Boy Color, but you could still play Link's Awakening Deluxe on an original Game Boy. It was a game that, there was a few games like this where, depending upon what system you put it in, would leave it in its grayscale format, or would make it full color. Now, if you tried to come into the color dungeon, if you attempted to come into the color dungeon with the original Game Boy, these guys would be here as a form of, you know, fact-checking you. You need magic powder to get anywhere in here. But yeah, these guys were originally the gatekeepers, and I guess they still got magic powder. How am I doing on magic powder, by the way? Oh, I'm at 39, it's fine. The guy on the left would sell you... excuse me. The guy on the left would say, if I am blue and he is red, what color am I? Or it would give you some kind of like weird, one head always tells the truth, one head always tells a lie. And you would have to answer both of their questions to basically fact check if you are actually playing this in color. Now, you can cheese it and eventually guess properly and still get past them, but the color just helps so you don't have to fact check. And I'm pretty sure these guys just get randomized. Anyway. You guys wanna... Okay, cool. But this kind of blew the mind of many a young child because it had many challenges and dungeons, or many dungeons and challenges. It had kind of many challenges here that were just short and simple and sweet, but all reflect around the fact that, hey, you're playing this game in color now. And I'm kind of glad that they left this dungeon in. I was a little worried that they would have pulled the color dungeon out, because why would they need to add a special dungeon for buying the deluxe edition of the game when this whole game is in color anyway. Also, I gotta look here. 5. I want to say in the in Link's Awakening Deluxe that some of those rupees were actually 20s, but they were all green colored. I could be wrong. Anyway, bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. If it's red, it's gonna go away. Oh, okay, that's something that we'll get at from later. Now this kind of sucks because this one area sucks because you have to take these guys, throw them in the hole. I guess it works a lot better. I guess it works a lot better in this version here. Gives you a little bit more leeway. But again, another color check to make sure you actually are playing this game in color. Playing with real power. Game Boy Color power. What? Nothing. Ignore the color. The power of color. Don't do that. You creepy little things. You missed your opportunity. I'm out. Okay, game says there is something here. Now, these guys can KO themselves if you let them just kind of... Yeah, like that. It does count. I believe it does count for your benefit. It isn't against you. But yeah, this is a... Like, I'm pretty sure the color dungeon here is actually a really simple dungeon that could... I'm pretty sure this is like a really simple... This is probably the most bare bones of a dungeon that I can think of. Okay, you're dead. Don't lose the heart. And then with the heart. Well, that happened. I believe that is already dungeon solved. Yep. Dungeon, the puzzle. I know we'll have a much more complicated version of that later on. But I want to keep going this way until the game says I should stop going this way. Stop. Also, this dungeon does have a blatant nod to the original Legend of Zelda with its color schema. Hello. So as he said, the sword is no match for him. I still forgot to plug in my battery, by the way. Okay, fine. We'll play it your way. Hey. I am trying something else. Uh-oh. Hit! I'm just very scared by this guy right now, because he could end the turn. I really don't want to get a game over. Yeah. Oh my gosh. No, wait. I did game over. I have Crazy Tracy's medicine. Which I'll have to restock on now. Stop this. That you landed on my sword. That's nobody's fault but your own. So I really hope fairies in a bottle work like they normally do. Because I'm now at the mercy of the fairies in the bottle. I also came into this dungeon probably a little earlier than you're supposed to. And I'm going to double back because I feel like... Because that I do... If I remember right, that is forward progress up there. So I am actually going to double back on myself. And go to this room with a locked door right now. I don't know what's in it. I'm just going to go in there. Oh, it's another boss. I forget how to fight this guy. Other than I feel like he takes damage from bombs. Maybe not. It's really hard to hit him and avoid rocks. Move from rock. Okay. We can beat up Rockman. Well, I guess he's a wooden golem, oddly enough. Well, I'm still on the hope and the prayer that, okay. I am still on the hope and the prayer that, right now that the dungeon connects. Hold on. Ow. Rude. Hold on, will this kill you? It will. Of course, now I get the piece of power. Okay, so it looks like the dungeon boss is to the left. And there's the map, so I can now stop obsessively checking the map. Okay, yeah, so we go left for the boss, so this is just... That was totally on purpose. 100% on purpose. What are you talking about? I couldn't have bluffed any harder if I tried. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Oops. Well, let's do exactly that. Bye, money. I'm just mad that I never got to use that I got the piece of power after fighting the bosses. That's the only thing that makes me the most mad about this right now, is that basically the thing that would help the hardest, I didn't get until after it's no longer needed. And I suppose I could have actually beelined it to the boss at this point and fought it. Anyway. Staple Legend of Zelda 3-block puzzle. This is kind of a given in, well, not even any Zelda game, just in... This is kind of a given in any game, really, for the most part. Also, good thing it came back, because I would have been at the nightmare... I would have been at the Nightmares room without a way to get inside. Ah, yes, that foresight. That 49 foresight. How can your eyesight be that bad? Don't worry, I just have ways with these kind of things. Now this boss coming up here is kind of a... tends to be a bit of a run killer if you're going for perfect runs in this game. Which is why I opted to do this now, obviously. You know, just to show how amazing I am at this game. Oh, or this puzzle can show up. Alright, here. Here. And there. Not quite there. Shoot. I had it so close. I'll eventually figure out what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Don't ram your head into the wall. It hurts the wall. Just smack a couple corner pieces. I almost did it right then and there, too. Hey, anybody who watched my original project on Link's Awakening, did I do the same stupid thing? I feel like I did the same dumb thing. Hold on, that's almost it. And there we go. Perfectly solved. Alright, I'm gonna need a little pick-me-up, guys. Fairies? Anything else fun? Exciting? I guess not. Now, the boss in here is literally just a damage check, if I remember right. And I don't like the fact that it is a damage check. Are you gonna turn to face me? I see those teepees. There he is. This is safe. I'm safe. Now, I wonder how much they changed it, because he doesn't do anything. But you do have to keep hitting him. And he does heal over time if you... Okay, that doesn't block. Take your time. No. No, we don't take our time. They really made him not bounce back as hard as he used to. That's how they balanced him out. Okay. There we go. Oh! Hi! I will give you the power of color. If you want offense, choose red. If you want defense, choose blue. So, I could cheese this game really hard and make it go by super fast. I'm pretty sure everybody that does this does do it, but I think I'll differentiate from the norm, hopefully. Yes. So, I believe at any point in the game, you can come back here. You can go back here and request the other mail. I believe you can come back to this dungeon. That's why the midpoint is there, because you can come back to the color dungeon at any point and request the other mail at any point in the journey. But I'm going to go blue. Just for the added defense, while I get used to the controls, while you still get used to new mechanics coming up in the game. And also for other things. Also, we can get rid of this. So at this point, we can actually, finally, head where the game wants us to go. Which is over here to the east. And you know what? We've done a color dungeon. And I bet Dompe has something, so I'll go stop over at Dompe's place, which has the nearest warp to where we are anyway. And we'll warp down here by the seashell house and then see about heading east. So let's see if Dompe has things for us to do now that we've completed the color dungeon. Alright, now here we are at Dompe's hut. Now I never did mention it originally because I never did mention it a minute ago because I'm scatterbrained. So the blue and red mail. The green mail that we've had this whole time, it's just baseline armor that does nothing. The blue mail is half damage. From now to the end of the game, we will take half damage. So like if something deals 1 heart, we take half. Deals 2 hearts, we take 1. So on and so forth in that fashion. The red mail is the offense option, where the blue mail acts like a constant guardian acorn. The red mail acts like a constant piece of power. Maybe they retooled so it's not like the literal piece of power like it was in the Game Boy version, where you actually just hit enemies across the room away from you always. But yeah. Hey Dompe, did anything change in here? I went through this color dungeon place. I'm blue now. That's my attack. Do you actually have... Well, it's just in between segments. Oh boy. Wait, did he just give me new tiles? No new challenge? Okay, just new tiles, no new challenge yet. Awesome. Well, with that being done, let's go ahead and warp to the seashell house and see how our collection's faring. We haven't gathered up any secret seashells at all, actually. Okay, I think we got like 1 or 2, but let's head over here to the seashell mansion. Turn this in, and I think once we get done with that, we'll finally take our trip out east, which will be an endeavor all on its own. Hi, buddy. Don't touch me. Anyway, Seashell Manor. What secrets do you hold? I am nowhere near close enough, but I want to check. Nice. Oh, I should also mention, I actually did grab another bottle of Crazy Tracy's medicine here. Listen, I'm a coward. Anyway. So next time on Link's Awakening, the remake, we'll start right about here. I'll meet you right about here in this fork in the road. And we'll proceed to head out east, this is the only way we can go to get east at this point. I'll see you folks next time. Take care.